Hello everybody, welcome to Survival Russia. It's the 31st of August, so it's the last summer day you can say, calendar wise anyway. But for this little video here, we are gonna take a look at a metal detector. We're gonna take a look at this little Minelab Go Find 66. I had a few of you guys asking me if I wanted to show it to you guys. There are no promotion or endorsement involved in this. I purchased this as I purchased most of my gear. But I of course purchased this little guy here because it folds up into a very small package. We're gonna take a look at some footage from yesterday where I was out detecting some metal for the kids. You know, I'm searching for a ton of metal so I can sell it and donate the money to the kids in the local kindergarten. The Survival Russia channel have been a little bit quiet, and that's because Mrs. Survival Russia, she have broken her arm. That is not awesome. She fell from that ladder over there, picking the berries you can see there. It is sea buckthorn berries. Sea buckthorn is also called Siberian pineapple, and most likely a lot of other things. But before we start here, allow me to take a moment to ask you please to consider supporting the channel. You can do that via Patreon or PayPal. It's very important for the channel in these days here. As you know, I try to stay independent, and I buy most of the gear that I use and show you guys. And that goes for the metal detector as well. It's just an ordinary purchase, no discounts, no nothing. Basically, the support I get from you guys I'm very grateful for, because it helps me build the channel, so to speak. So if you like the channel and the content and so on and so forth, then yeah, that's it. Please take a moment to consider supporting the Survival Russia channel. That would be awesome, and all of you guys who already do so, you're awesome guys, because you make a difference. Anyway, yesterday I was heading out to kind of a mysterious location that I found on the Soviet military maps there. It's sort of like, it's not far from the road. It looked very interesting on the map, because it seems like the buildings on this map, they were much larger than the older villages surrounding it. So I hope to find something interesting there. I was out making a video the other day for you guys who wanted to see the detector here, but it actually failed on me, so I was pretty interested in to see how it would hold up yesterday. So let's see how it did. Right guys, so we are on our way. I made my way through over there. It's a really dense and thick brush. But now we're out more in the open, as you can see. We have a lot of wind, so excuse me if there's a wind noise. But I think we have to go over there, because when I compared the old maps to the modern satellite photos, there's a tree line with a big sharp 90-degree angle, and that is most likely where it is. And I said the location is a little bit mysterious or strange anyway, because it looks so big compared to the other small villages around it. So yeah, of course, hope there's something interesting over there. There we have a tree. We also have a big tree over there where I think is our location. So maybe we should just try and, for fun, just to search here, see if there's anything. And then I can of course also show you the Minelab Go Find 66, how it unfolds and stuff like that. We have the Go Find 66 here. We have a big button here that we can press, and then the handle comes out. Then we can slide out the armrest, the arm support, and it's adjustable, so I can actually even borrow it to the Pink Ninja. She was quite happy about that actually. Then we have the red button here. You can slide up and close it, and on this main tube here, there's actually a bit of a spring mechanism up here, so it closes quite nicely. Here we have a little screw. We can open the coil, get the right angle on the coil. It looks something like this, and then we can further extend this guy if need be. But I don't think we need that right now. Controls are super simple. I'll get into all that at a later point, maybe a later point today, or maybe when I do a review on this. But let's see if this Go Find 66 holds up, because last time I wanted to show you this metal detector here. I went actually to the forest. I found half a horseshoe and then the electronics started to make problems. Basically, the display just turned on, like it does now. I hope you can see it, but nothing was happening. I couldn't do anything. It wasn't registering any fines, and then after 10 seconds or so, it just went out again. In there, it looks like we have a relatively good sized target. Let's see what it is. And it seems like we are on a big mound here actually. Not a big mound, but yeah, a mound. Feels pretty solid. See what it is. We have a little bit of iron ring, but that's not it. There's something else down there. More iron, of course, steel, pin of some kind. There's something big down here. It's a big ball bearing, or roller bearing actually. I'll dig a little bit more, but this is what I found at this little place here. Some funky discs here with modern oil seals, ball bearings, and some kind of axle. This guy is heavy. Let's see what other secrets this little mound here holds. Alright, so somewhere in here should be a relatively good sized target. I'm not still completely used to this detector here, so but in there certainly looks like something. Not too far from the other stuff over there. What's underneath this branch here? Let's try. I'll get back to you when I found it. So I was digging right next to it. There's something there. Looks something like a plow or something. Yeah. Definitely part of a plow or something like that. But all of this here is old farmland. It can go in the pile over there. We have something relatively big and massive down here. I wonder what that is. It's quite big, guy. It's gonna take a while. I'll get back to you guys. Dang it, that's big. So the big object down there is this ring here. And as you can see over there, I found another X. I have a decent X collection by now. Maybe another restoration project. Maybe auctioning it away or giving it away to some patrons or something. Who knows? This is part of a plow again. This part here is very, very heavy. And it's part of a tractor wheel. There are two halves, you can say, clamping the hub together, and the wheel itself. I don't know how to explain it, but I have this guy here, of course, on the tractor up at the Homestead. So among our first finds, I found these two guys here, and I think they're from a tracked vehicle. I think these are what the road wheels, so to speak, are mounted on, and it seems like fit here. They're called balancier in Russian. That's what I think it is. They look pretty worn out. I'm not totally sure, but I think that's what it is, for some kind of tracked vehicle. So what I find awesome about this detector, even though it's of course not super advanced, is that it folds very, very nicely, very fast, into only 50 centimeters length. And it's super light. It weighs 1.06 kilograms, not 1.6 but 1.06. 1 kilogram, 60 grams. That is not a lot. So here are some of the finds. I found a little hammer, pretty neat. Here we actually have a broken knife. That's also pretty neat, I think. And here we have the axe head, or the axe head. I've not cleaned it up yet, but I think it will make a decent axe actually. Nice sound. Anyway, these guys here are most likely from a 4-wheel drive, most likely from a UAC. I think that these guys here are linkage from a leaf spring spring system, because this looks like some old leaf spring, so I don't know what it is actually. What could be. So as you can see from the video, the little Go Find 66 here, it actually did pretty well. No hiccups or nothing like that. It was performing awesomely. Good target acquisition, and yeah, it runs on 4 AA batteries. So how long it runs on these 4 AA batteries, I don't know. There's still battery on it, and I most likely used it for, I don't know, 10-12 hours of detecting up until now. So guys, please check the links in the description, and please consider supporting the channel and share and subscribe, bell, like, and all that good stuff. And until next time, get on the train, get it done, do something awesome, and see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for your time.